Guys, I live in a society where there was a huge accident because we have this military base that had several aliens, but all of them escaped and are invading the city of Brookhaven. So I, as a human, have to live among ghosts and anomalies. They're spread all over the city. This player, for example, is a ghost, while this other player here is human. So we have to disguise ourselves to survive in the city, and everything here is gone. There's no more chance for us humans to survive in the city. But now I'm heading up here because I have to visit my friend. There are very few humans left in the city, but we all know each other. So now I'm grabbing my clothes, and now I'm like this. I also grabbed this umbrella because this makes us totally unrecognizable. The ghosts don't recognize us because of our mask and umbrella. But now I'm coming over here to visit my friend because if you don't know, he lives close to me. Actually, he lives right up front. I'm coming to check if he's okay, but apparently he's lying here on the ground. He ended up turning into a ghost too. And if you don't know, everyone with that red eye used to be human and turned into a ghost. This is really sad. There were 4 humans alive in the city, so now there are only 3 left, which are me, this player, and another player who's isolated in the middle of nowhere. But now I'm leaving because I'll have to go near all the ghosts. But I'm really lucky that I'm disguised, and they won't even recognize me. This is really scary, but I'm arriving right here because I have to talk to this player. But apparently he went down here because he has to check if I'm human. He said, say something and I'll know if you're human. Look, I don't know if this is very safe because one day they're going to learn how to talk and replicate our voices. I said, hi, I'm here. He has to unlock this door, and now I can finally come inside. I'm coming back here again. He locked it, and I want to know what his plans are for the city, because we're running out of food. We don't have enough food in our house, so I want to know what plan he has. He said, we have to talk to another survivor or invade the military base. Look, the military base sounds more interesting. There's another survivor in the city, but we don't even know where he is, because he's really well hidden. Now it looks like he's going to leave, so I'm following him with this umbrella so they don't recognize us. But we really have to be very careful. The problem is, there's a lot of fire up ahead. This military base is really on fire. This is really bad, because I don't know how I'm going to get inside. He's looking here. He said, there's the door here. That's true. There's this door. So I'm coming here too. And we made it inside, but he took off the umbrella. I don't know if it's very smart for him to take that off. He said, there are definitely no ghosts here because they all escaped. So I removed mine too because what he said makes sense. All the ghosts escaped from here, so there's no reason for them to still be here. Now he's walking this way, and this is my first time coming to a place where all the ghosts escaped. This place is really weird. I don't know why the government was hiding this from us, but I'm arriving right here, and you can see that this is really strange. But apparently he gave me this camera because I have to take pictures of this. Okay, I'm taking pictures because a lot of people haven't seen this, so I took photos to really save this moment. But there's a problem. A ghost showed up there without a head. Even this player noticed it. I really don't think this is good, and he's even looking at us. I think it's definitely better to leave now. He ran out of here, so I'm basically following him, but the light went out. This is terrible because I don't know what's happening, but he came back here. Now that ghost is coming after us again, so we're heading back to the military base. He went inside, and I went in too to basically hide, but he's looking here. He said, I've never seen this before. He doesn't have a head. Yes, that really is very strange, but I grabbed this umbrella, and now I hid right here. Now the power finally came back. And apparently that ghost is coming right here. He's coming into this room, and now he went upstairs. But up here, there's actually a lot of interesting food. You can see there are all kinds of food. And if you don't know, everything that happened was very recent, so we can eat the food that's here, because I doubt it's spoiled. I said, let's go, but this time we need to hide better. Seriously, we have to hide, because our avatars don't look very good. We're not disguised at all here in Roblox, but he's looking at his phone. He said, it's nighttime. This is terrible. Look, I believe him. It really is getting dark, and now the sky is completely red. That means the ghosts get much angrier and start chasing us way faster than before. But this ghost is right here watching the gate. Meanwhile, I'm coming over here really carefully to avoid any problems, especially because I want to grab food. So I'm going to start eating as much food as I can. Now this player is coming over too. He's coming very carefully, and the power went out again. I don't know what's happening with the electricity, but he's eating here too. We have to take the chance to eat as much food as possible and also carry as much food as we can. But now a new ghost showed up. This ghost is really weird because I've never seen him before, but I think it's time to leave again. I'm moving very carefully. I'm going to grab this slice of pizza. Now we have to go back home. But right here in front there's a ghost watching everyone who tries to leave. Actually, I don't even know where he's looking because his head is invisible, so he could be looking right here and I'd never know it. But now he disappeared. He's no longer out front, so we have to get out of here fast. He even got up, and now we're heading back here because this is the only place we might be able to escape. I'm hiding right here, and now he got here too. But up here, if you don't know, you can see this really weird smoke coming out, and I'm really lucky I'm wearing this mask. But now it's officially getting dark, which means everything is going to get a lot worse because our vision is just terrible. I can't really see anything. He said, it's better to sleep here tonight so we can survive. Look, I know it's better, but my house is really close to here. My house is right in this area. It's so close that I just have to go back there. So now I'm heading back here, and first I'm going to have to jump over this fence. But he showed up here. I want to see if he has any idea what to do. Surprisingly, he has a ladder. Now he managed to climb up and actually escape from here, so I'll have to get out too. Perfect. I jumped over this part. He placed the ladder here, and we finally made it back home. This is really great, but he came back too. He said, check the cameras first to see if we can return to your house. Look, we definitely can because my house is 100% protected. It has these things on the windows, so obviously my house is secure. But just to be safe, I'm going to check the cameras to see if everything is okay. I'm looking through all the cameras and everything here is really safe. But suddenly the power went out. That was really strange. I'm looking at this other camera and out of nowhere there's a ghost that I literally know in Roblox. He said, "You know you can't escape us, right?" I don't know what he's talking about. But then he disappeared and now the power finally came back. I don't know what just happened, but I think we can go back home since he already left. Now I'm coming inside and everything here is actually safe. Now he closed the door and he's taking the chance to eat the food. I'm going to take advantage too. I'm going to eat here as well. But there's a really strange sound happening and apparently it's coming from the window. I'm looking at this window and it looks like there's a player breaking it, but he's actually not a player, he's a ghost. I have to lock this door. I had forgotten to lock it. He said, "Wait, the front door was open." Yeah, I had forgotten about that, but everything here is safe. There are no ghosts in my house, even though there were before. But right outside there are several ghosts. It looks like all of them were summoned here to watch over my house, so that I really never leave. But the best thing to do right now is basically turn off the lights and hope they don't invade my house. But now I'm heading upstairs because I have to build something really important. I'm grabbing an item here. Perfect. I picked up this hammer and I'll have to build some protection for the house. Now I'm building this fence right here and I'm also going to place it up here to really avoid problems. Now it's impossible for them to get in and also impossible for us to get out. But I came back here and apparently he's looking outside and there really are a lot of ghosts here. This ghost is trying to come inside, but it looks like he even gave up. Now he's breaking this door and he actually got in, but he won't be able to see where I am. But this player is staring at me. He said, "You have a car, right? So we can escape?" Yes, I do have a car, but it's really far away and also well hidden. Now that it's completely dark, we won't be able to find that car. It's really far out in the city, but now I'm going to take the chance to sleep. Actually, I'm going to turn off the light and just sleep here. This player is closing the doors to avoid problems, and it looks like he's going to have to sleep on the floor since there are no other beds in the house that are even safe for him. This ghost came over here. He's staring at this fence, and surprisingly, he came back around. This ghost seems smarter than the others, especially because he noticed the fence was closed. He figured that out, and maybe this is a problem because he's really smart. Now he's coming back and staring at this part again, but I already got out of bed so he won't see me. I'm really well protected. I'm just waiting for him to leave because I don't want to sleep with him possibly showing up in my room. But now he finally left and is heading downstairs. That's really great, so I'm going to take the chance to sleep now. But now it's finally morning and it looks like the ghosts have left. There are no more ghosts in front of my house. They all really left. So now I can finally get up and wake this player up for a new day. He said, "Do you think they completely disappeared from the city?" Look, definitely not, especially because the sky is orange, and ever since they showed up, the sky turned completely orange and never went back to normal. So now it's time to get out of here. But there's a problem. They're all in this area. This time he noticed it, and now he wants to break this fence. This is really bad, because eventually he's going to break through. So we have to get out of here fast. But before that, I'm going to take a photo. But he opened this door, and now we're leaving. We have to see if it's possible to leave here without being chased by the ghosts. But it looks like they're all actually inside my house. This is really strange. They're all in my house, and now he ended up breaking through. This player is coming inside, but I don't know if he's a player or if he's actually a ghost, because he's too smart to be a ghost. He said, "Where's your car?" Look, my car is right in that area, but I can't even see it from here. It's really far away. But he showed up here and just noticed we're here. So now he's breaking the door. If he manages to break it, that's going to be the end for us. So we have to run away from here. He's also coming after me, and this time he's holding an umbrella. I'm holding mine too to avoid problems. But there's a problem. My car is right here in front, but here we have the survivor who turned into a ghost. I'm crouching right here to avoid trouble, and apparently he's coming over too. But we have to wait for him to leave. There's a chance this might take a while. Luckily, I have this basketball, which I threw out front, and I just crouched down. The ball landed here, and he's going after the ball. That really got his attention. So now I'm going to take the chance and grab my car back. Perfect. I got it. Now he came over too, but I have to start the car. But unfortunately, my car isn't starting. He said, "I'll put gas in. I have some with me." Look, it's really great that he has it. He had the gas stored right here, and now he's fueling the car. This is really great. But there's a problem, because that ghost is coming this way, so he really has to hurry. He's putting in the gas, and now it's done. So he went back inside, and we have to leave now, especially because the ghost is already coming here. But I'm going to head out in front like this, and now I'm running away. I don't know where I'm going. I just know I'm getting far away from where I was before. But here we have a house that I've never seen before. Apparently this is a submarine that survived the attacks, and he's already heading over here, without even thinking twice. I don't know how he has the courage, especially since we don't know what's inside. But I'm getting right here. I want to see who lives in this house. Now the door finally opened, but I don't know if I should go in, because it seems way too easy. I'll let him go first here in Roblox. Perfect. He went inside, but it looks like there's nothing in here. Actually, there's a player down there who really is my friend. This is the other survivor from the city, so I'm going to go inside. But for some reason, the ghost is back here. He's really strange, because he keeps staring at me non-stop, and he saw me right in this spot, and isn't doing anything at all. He's not attacking me. It's like he's a ghost who understands everything about this city. He's making strategies to attack me, but now he disappeared. I'm going to take the chance and go inside, because that was really weird. But now I'm finally safe. It looks like he's calling us over and he just has a pizza. So I'm enjoying the moment and eating the pizza. This player is also taking advantage and eating as much food as possible. He said, I don't have any more food. I used to have a lot here, but for some reason it all disappeared. Look, I don't know how it all disappeared. I think he actually ate everything, but he doesn't want to admit it. But now he's staring here. He said, how did you get here? Look, we came by car because I have a car that works. He said, wow, let me see it. I need a car urgently. Now he's heading up and I'm coming right behind him. Perfect. I got here, but something happened because my car is completely destroyed. I don't know what's going on, but for some reason it's wrecked. My friend said, that's weird. This doesn't just happen. Someone definitely did this, but I don't know who was the person that did it. I don't know who would have the courage to do something like that. But now I'm heading back inside because we have to protect ourselves by going back into the submarine. He said, huh, why is it full of smoke? Guys, it looks like there's a lot of smoke down here. I don't know what's happening either, but I'm going down there. But apparently he got infected and now he's going to turn into a ghost. This is really bad. But once again the ghost showed up back here and once again he disappeared. I'm sure it was him who did this, but now it's too late and we have to get out of here fast before he turns into a ghost. So I'm heading up and my friend is also leaving because we have to escape quickly. Guys, if you want to add me on Roblox, just click the join button and I'll add you on Roblox.